Yes, welcome. My name's Engineer Alfred Juma. I'm going to take you through a portfolio. Um, we discuss what is in an e-portfolio. Before we delve into e-portfolio and also looking at how can you showcase your skills or your competencies or expertise so that people can find you maybe in terms of looking for job opportunities, maybe online or anywhere. So we'll look at an e-portfolio for part one. Then how can you showcase your skills for freelance e-portfolio? From there, we'll part two will go to creating an e-portfolio from scratch. Okay, let's start. Um, if we look at a traditional way people are keeping their files, maybe if we happen to remember things like album. Yes, album. I know most of you born 70s or 80s, even 90s. You happen to see albums in your families. Maybe when you visit your relative, you see an album having a collection of different pictures, maybe black and white or colored, depending on when you are born. You're able to see those profiles, those albums, arranging the or having a collection of photos, hardcore photos inside the album. So they were communicating something to the relatives or the visitors when they visit the homes. You also happen to have a collection of tapes, maybe, for example, somehow people have seen these tapes, maybe recorded having baby songs inside. Yes, you put your radio cassette, you play. How are people accessing it? How could you access it? Maybe even in other countries. Those days it was a challenge. You have to own a physical document. So things have changed. Even when you say an e-portfolio, maybe those people who are born below 50 years may not understand an e-portfolio. So in a layman language, what is an e-portfolio? How do you arrange your file? How do you arrange your documents? How do you arrange your how do you communicate your skills? Nowadays, people are using the normal talk of CV. Yes, curriculum vitae, others talk of resume. Uh, if you apply for a job, how can the employers access your documents? Um, how do I know you? Nowadays, people are posting pictures on Facebook. You see, Facebook. Somebody goes somewhere, maybe he visits another country. Is interested in the architecture of it. He takes a photo. He puts on Facebook. Others maybe do a simple video they put on TikTok. Um, yeah, so they are communicating. People who are everywhere are accessing it. So how do you access this document? For example, the resume, the CV, the documents or videos or images you put on Facebook, on TikTok. How are people accessing it? Even others are using other Snapchat. Others are using um, um, Instagram. What is the purpose of this? So all these are still part of your portfolio. What you call it? You are just showcasing your maybe your skills, your experience, um, or your travel expertise, so that people can see. But just don't see. They must communicate something. So when you say an e-portfolio, what's an e-portfolio? So we want to dwell into learning what is e-portfolio in our today's session. Then we look at how can we tailor make our e-portfolio for the purpose of e-free or freelancing. Then from there, we'll also look at how can we create an e-portfolio from scratch using Google site. Okay, let's move. If we look at what's an e-portfolio, that is the question we'll be asking. What's an e-portfolio? To a layman language, what's an e-portfolio? You will ask yourself, what is this e-portfolio? I don't want to describe so many words. So many words. An e-portfolio is simply a digital collection. Maybe let's say digital collection. Digital collection. This is an e-portfolio, a digital collection. Does it entail when you say digital collections? What are what are you putting in this digital format? Because when you say an e, it's just electronic. Electronic something can be accessed. Maybe you can access by when you say an e it stands for electronic, and anything that has electronic components. An example like your smartphone. The smartphone is an electronic. Your laptop is an electronic. Um, all other devices that you're able to use to access it anywhere, maybe via website, maybe eh, or via apps, all of them, as long as you're able to access anywhere, we call it electronic. And because we have moved away from having a physical document to an online document so that people can access it anywhere. That's why we call it an e-portfolio. A portfolio is just like a brand. You want to brand yourself. When you say you're branding, you want to communicate what is your achievements. You want to communicate what is your strength. You want to communicate what is the best of you. What's your expertise? So that collection, when you put them together and you showcase online, we call it e-portfolio. Electronic filing or electronic digital collection of maybe skills, maybe images, maybe videos. So it may depend. So what's an e-portfolio? In simple language, in simple layman language, what is an e-portfolio? If we go into this, as I said, we are looking at digital journey. These are something that are coming into play, maybe uh, to help people access the document anywhere. As I said, an e-portfolio is just a digital collection where you're able to put into play or to display either the journey in terms of academic, how you have been progressing from one point to another, maybe your skills, maybe your achievements, maybe your CV, maybe your resume, or you are putting maybe images of a restaurant, what you're offering for a restaurant, maybe travel agents, they are showcasing what they're able to do so that they attract people. It must have a purpose. So this is a digital format or digital collection. You have to showcase many things that um, communicate a purpose. So in this collection, as I said, because you want to put them online, people can access it as long as you share the link. So you can collect your ideas like a resume, bio about you, bio data about who you are, like let's say a resume or your CV to introduce yourself. You can put personal information, but you don't put when you say personal information, don't put things like I'm married or I'm single or I have 5 kids. Some things are awkward. Maybe you put the date you are born. Those ones are awkward. Just put a general bio, who you are, a resume or a CV. You can just put it simple so that people, when you apply a job, maybe you are not able to send a file document. You can just say a link. People can see who you are. They can access and then see who you are. You can put credentials, even like certificates, transcripts, recommendations. You can upload them either using images, using documents, or using video formats. You can upload them so people can the target people can see it. You can also put work samples, maybe experiences, what I've done, maybe my job experience, maybe my academic progress, maybe the projects I've done, the reports I've done in terms of either images, in terms of videos, or you can put them as slideshows, call it image carousels. So we will look at how to create one. You can also put professional links. Maybe I'm an engineer, I belong to APK. I can put a link, people can see my number. I can put maybe a number for Tiveta, just a link where they can access it. I can put maybe international bodies, links. I can put also LinkedIn. I can put a good profile maybe for pin interest, GitHub. So you are showcasing what you're able to do. In case of other links that you have that are good for like Padlet, you can also put links for Padlets. So the e-portfolio may be a collection. So you can communicate different things in your e-portfolio when you're doing it. And maybe we can ask ourselves, why? What is the purpose? Can you list down the purpose of each portfolio from your side? What is the purpose of each portfolio? There's so many of them. There are so many of them. It depends on what you want to achieve. What's your goal? What do you want to communicate? There are some things you don't communicate, yes, but the key things you want to communicate to the audience. So, what are some of the benefits of e-portfolio? Say, let's look at some of the benefits of e-portfolio. One, as I said, you want to visualize yourself. You want to showcase yourself. You want to present your abilities. You want to showcase your achievements. You want to showcase your growth. I don't know if people can showcase their weaknesses. Yes, I don't know. Can you showcase that you are witchcraft? You cannot showcase something bad on it because you want to communicate to people. People want to see who you are. I cannot say that I'm a witchcraft. I cannot say that maybe I kill people. No, you showcase things, good things, because what is the main goal? If you are showcasing this, people will be interested in what you present. Maybe if I say I'm a designer, why specifically now I am a designer? That is specific. Then when I break it down, maybe I'm a industrial designer, I'm an engineer, I do design, product design, I do design for assembly, I do design for manufacturing. So once people know that you design for manufacturing and maybe they wanted to somebody to design for manufacturing, already you have sold yourself, already you have exposed yourself that you're able to do this. So the main goal of any portfolio, you don't just put them that during the old days when you are putting up pictures in album, people can see our life, how our life was, how we were maybe young, how we, but this one you should showcase something that communicates to the audience, and not just all audience. You have to minimize your target audience. It can also enhance your employability. In case you have put a good resume, a good CV, and the people who are looking at, they find your CV interesting. Already, they give you employment or the partnership or scholarships. It can also have help learners if they look using for learning purposes, where people can see your experience, how you have journeyed from one point to another, because you are putting all the file together. From now, traditional album to an e-portfolio. Maybe in 2020, my journey was this, I achieved this. 2021, 2022, it will be showing your personal growth so that you communicate something. You can also, it can also improve your what you call documentation purposes and presentations, because these things you can access it anywhere, not like the album maybe you Jamaica files imeenda, but if you have this document, you people can access it anywhere and you're able to document every step of your achievements, every step of your skills, every step of your abilities, of every step of your growth. Although they normally say don't expose who you are, but this link you don't share it to everybody. You share it to specific people who matters in your life, because others are not don't, may not matter in your life. So that's the purpose of e-portfolio. There are so many of them. We can list them. Even nowadays, like in academics, they are using e-portfolio to put to upload the summative assessments. So you can also use e-portfolio for education purposes. Now, um, what are the key platforms we can use to create an e-portfolio? What are some of the platforms we can use to create our e-portfolio? Maybe people know, for example, the Google sites. Some of them use the Google sites. But what are these platforms? Let's look at these platforms that we can use to create our e-portfolio. There, I will have summarized mine and four categories of platforms. Like if you are using general website, you are building websites purposes either for professionals or freelancing. There are type of them. So you can also create for educational purposes and academic purposes. You can choose platforms to use to create your e-portfolio for creative or design-oriented platforms or professional job-based platforms. So let's break down each one of them. You see these platforms. As I said, the first purpose is one, these platforms. Yes, I've just put the general platforms you can rely on. What are your categories? Maybe if doing I want to put an e-portfolio for freelancing or professionals, which platform would I choose? If I want to make an e-portfolio for education or academic, which platform should I choose? If I want to use for creative and design oriented, which platform should I choose? If I want to use for professional or job based platforms, which one do I choose? And how do I start? One, as I said, you need to choose your platform because already look at where it belongs. If it is education and academic purposes, which platform do I choose? If you are using creative and design oriented platforms, which one do I choose? So choose your platform. The first step is you need to choose your platform, knowing what you want to do. You don't just put a portfolio, say, I want to do this, I want to do this. First of all, choose the platform. If it is professional, if it is education, if it is for freelancing, if it's our website, choose the platform. There are many options like Google sites, like WordPress. We have Wixi, we have LinkedIn, we have Behance. So you choose the best platform it suits you. Next is you can look at the structure because if I want to make a deep portfolio, maybe for freelancing, what are the key components of that e-portfolio? That's what I'm calling it structure. Like for example, you can create pages for about who you are, your resume, your projects, your skills, contact information. Now this one will be tailored made for purposes of what? For freelancing, because freelancing you need to communicate something that people can see. You can also put choose to upload documents. You can upload PDF files, you can upload images, you can upload videos, you can put links. And most cases, if you're using videos, it's good to use YouTube videos from YouTube, or you can put videos which can be easily accessible while online. Then from there, you can now, once you do this, you can now design and publish your website. Maybe looking at the kind of styling you use, how how you navigate, the color, the layout, so that it can appear appealing to the people who are accessing it. Don't worry, in part two, we'll see how to create a simple e-portfolio from scratch. Examples of these platforms, if you're looking for freelancing or professionals, you can look at Google Sites, which is free. You only need a laptop, you only need good internet connectivity, and you only need a Gmail account. It is simple to use, and you are able to navigate using what you call Google Drive. That is for professional, freelancing, or website builders. You can use this one, Google Sites. You can use also Wixi, where Wixi you can just drag and drop, then you build from templates. They have templates. You just register an account from Wixi. You start now dragging and dropping items or pages or documents or content as you build. There are different templates that have been pre-made for you to choose and use. Even the Weebly, which is user friendly normally for e-commerce, if you use selling things online, you are showcasing what you have in your store. This is the market has changed. You are selling items in an industrial area, let's say in a place, but people don't see it, people don't access it. But if you create this symbol, you market your ideas online, you market your products online, people can access it and people can call you, they can come to your shop and buy those things. So it depends what you want to achieve. We have also WordPress, which is also almost a Wixi, which is a highly customized. I think most people I see WordPress. You can also use what you call Webflow. If they are so good, so that's why I say you choose your platform. When you choose your platform, it depends on how you want to build. And look at like academic. If you want to build an e-portfolio for academic purposes, there are many of them. You can use like Mahara. I think these are school for purposes for universities. You can use Canvas also, which is a building into what you call LMS, that is learning management systems. You can also use what you call Portfolio, which is also integrated for purposes for students and faculty. You can use also what you call CISO, we have Padlet. We have Mentimeter. We can also use that one. You have Gamma. Those are they are good platform you can use for education purposes and academic. If you look at creative industry, design oriented to designing, maybe graphic designs, like you can use what you call Behance. This is for designers. You can use a Drippo to showcase your user interface or user experience, your web or graphic design. You can use Adobe Portfolio online. Also, you can use a portfolio which is free with Adobe CC subscriptions. You can use also what you call GrabCAD if you're using industrial design, showcasing design, product design, you can use GrabCAD. So e-portfolio depends on your platform, on what you want to showcase. You can, if you're looking at professional for job based. I think the common one people are using is LinkedIn. You can use LinkedIn or LinkedIn to create a good profile, and it can allow you to put projects. It can allow you to put documents, CVs, media, certificates. This is good for job-based platforms. You can also use what go GitHub pages. You can create GitHub pages to display your coding portfolios, how you are good in coding. You can also use Notion to simplify or customize your pages when you are showcasing your work. So this is for professional job-based e-portfolios. When you look at an example, for example, our goal, let's look at now freelancing market. Freelancing is just doing online jobs. You are there, people hire you to do some jobs, some tasks. So the goal is you need to choose a platform, the one you suited in on what you want to do. For example, you can use Upwork, you can use Fiverr, you can use Top Total. There's so many of them. Freelancer.com. There's so many of them. This one, you now apply for jobs. Once you have tailor-made your e-portfolio, choosing the best category that suits you, or choosing the best platform that suits you. Then you start now doing your showcasing your skills on freelance so that people can give you jobs, either on the Upwork or the FIFA or uh, Top Total or freelancer.com. If you draft your portfolio now, let's say you are drafting your portfolio for freelancing jobs, the key things is you need to look at your skills, the strength of you, the key strength and the key expertise. You don't just put everything. You need to give an impression of the best project you have done. You need to describe something that is interesting to the viewers, to the clients, so that they see this person is the most uh, the key person you are looking at, or the key person you are looking for to hire. So if you are tailor making or drafting your e-portfolio, there are key things you need to consider, like skills, like the projects you have done, the a simple, what let's say, a simple personal profile, which we am calling it your craft your description, a simple personal profile. I want to look at a simple example, like this is mine. If I'm looking at a portfolio for freelancing, I can say I'm a technical freelancer with 8 years experience of excellence in mechanical design, CNC machining, and product development. As simple as that. If I want to also put other what I want to do, I solve problems. How do I solve problems? I convert ideas into high-end quality 3D models, engineering drawings, and manufacturing processes. Yes, if I'm a trainer, I can say I'm passionate about technical training and developing skills in others. Maybe somebody is looking for a tutor. Maybe somebody is looking at somebody who can solve problems, creating, designing products from scratch. Maybe somebody is looking at somebody who can be able to design products. So I can tailor make this for purpose of freelancing. If I also look at my key, let's say my key expertise, yes, yeah, say I'm at 3D modeling and product design. Also do CAM and CNC programming. And then, for example, 3D modeling and product design. I have put softwares that I can use, like SolidWorks, Aureus Inventor, PTC. If you go to CAM and CNC, I have put softwares, Mastercam, Vision. So if somebody is looking at some to hire somebody with these skills, I will qualify. But there are things we look at. Why? How will you qualify? This is about me. I'm putting my core expertise, engineering analysis. Do technical drawings, tolerance analysis, design for manufacturing. That is DFM. Design for analysis, DFA. That is uh, how you need to tailor make your file or e-portfolio for purpose of freelancing. What am I able to do? If we look at also projects, this one basically only for freelancing purposes. Projects like CNC turning up, turning test projects. What am I to do? If you look at maybe some of the projects I've done, if you look at reverse engineering, what I've done. If you look at technical manuals, what I've done. If you look at maybe an example like a bike assembly, what I've done. So this one I'm showcasing my projects. So the client will be able to know that this is what I have done. In case I have links, I have videos, I have YouTube channels, I can put them so that they can see what I have done. Testimonials, in case somebody maybe ratings, those are, let's say, ratings. Somebody can rate you. Maybe they know you. This person have done a good job. They did for me. They, this, so these are good. Like this person just good saying, Alfred attention to details and speed in sales programming exceeded expectations. We had parts running within 24 hours. CNC machinist, ROM, electric motors. So this guy has given me a rating. That is a testimonial. So in case somebody has a testimonial, maybe they can rate you. In case they allow you to do that one, you don't just put the images there because maybe somebody will sue you. But in case they allow you to put the image, that's well and good. Okay. Like a trainer professional, this is part of I'm showcasing what I've done. If I had trained some of them and people are looking for a tutor, already I have a testimonial for training purposes. If we look at like other links, I want people to access my file. I can put images, I can put videos, I can put documents so people can access. This can be a gallery of documents, and it's good to put links so that people can just click on it. They see it opens up. They see what you have done. That is the tailor making your e-portfolio for the purposes of what of freelancing. If that's how you need to brand yourself. You have to stand out so that people can get notified, they can hire you. We have looked at what is an e-portfolio and a simple example on we key areas you can check in an e-portfolio. As I've used my example, things you can use in an e-portfolio so that people can look at who you are. This is an example from defining a portfolio, the benefits of e-portfolio. Now I've looked at tailor making my e-portfolio for purpose of freelancing, key expertise, who I am, what I'm able to do, my projects, my skills, testimonials in case, downloads, maybe people have trained in case people are looking for tutor. And then now how can you go global? How can people not you? How can people see you? How can people gauge you so that you get hired? You need to stand out. To stand out. How do you stand out? I've branded myself. This is a simple branding, I know. Um, you need to equip your skills in a manner that will compel the client to hire you. And you showcase your skills, technical competencies, you showcase your um, who you are, you showcase your projects you have done, you can showcase maybe you give links where people can access you so that you increase the winning rate for clients. Client can give you jobs. So why freelancer portfolio? You don't just put a freelancing portfolio because for general purposes. Target audience are good. When you target the audience, you only specify the key skills. You want people to reach you all over because nowadays, if you're looking at e-portfolio, many people are looking at your file internationally. It attracts a client for online jobs. Also competition. Yes, if I stand out in the market, I'll be given a job because I'm the best and the qualified. But if you put something that will not give you an added advantage, remember we are living in the world of competitions. So how do you win a competition? You don't win a competition by killing somebody. You win a competition by showcasing your best. Your best. Yes, nobody can showcase bad things. You can showcase the best things you're able to do. That is a e-portfolio for freelancing. Then you look at key elements you can put, like a landing page. In a landing page, I can put a headline that captures who I am. Yes, those are the key elements. The goals I can put in my landing page that will capture the intention of the client. I am a mechanical engineer. I'm detail experienced in CAD, CAM, and CNC, and I have 8 years experience in this and this and this. So you have to tailor make your headline with to make it a landing page. Then you describe about you who you are, your personal story. Don't put I'm married, I have 10 kids, I have 2 wives, or no, I was born in this year, this year. No, about is about yourself. You should go directly to what you're able to do. About me, yes, your key strength that will add value to the client to know that indeed you can be get you qualify for the job. And then you put core skills, your core expertise. I'll show you an example. Then you put projects you have done. Yes, you put projects you have done. Even the testimonials, in case you want to put testimonials, you can also put download links. People can see what you have done. You can also put contact. How can people reach you? That is tailor making e-portfolio for freelancing. Testimonials, downloads, and contact. How you tailor make your e-portfolio for freelancing. Then, as I this one, as I said, you can choose the platform. Then you design your template. If you are not going to create an e-portfolio from scratch, we choose our platform. Our platform is Google Site, so we'll be using Google Site. And then next, we will design an e-portfolio layout, and so choose a Google Site. We'll design a e-portfolio layout from scratch. Then we'll add content and then we'll publish. So this will be the next part, next episode for our e-portfolio freelancing. So we'll create an e-portfolio for freelancing. Our platform will be Google Site. Then we'll use our template. We don't want to use our template which is existing. We'll create our own template from scratch. Then we can add content. Then we can publish and share. That is how we will be learning when we move forward. In our next episode, I want to showcase you. This one is for example, if we're making for purpose of freelancing. I have put what I'm able to do, my technical skills, CAD CAM projects. Um, I put CNC machining. I put product design. I said for CNC machining, you need to highlight the key precision manufacturing you have done. For example, if I've done CNC machining on Siemens controller, Fanuc controller, Haas controller, GSK controller, I put them down. Product design, what I have done, maybe bike design, for example, this is a bike design, and it's good to put either an image or a video so that you communicate the idea. Technical skills. You don't put too much stories. If I am able to create a good e-portfolio, I can link my e-portfolio to real opportunities. If I am using Upwork, if I am using freelancer.com, or if I'm using LinkedIn. LinkedIn for job for purpose of showcasing expertise, so the employer can look at your job, your CV, they give you jobs. Or you're looking to hire somebody, the same purpose. So you can tailor make your e-portfolio for real opportunities. It, things are moving very fast. So if you don't move with the technology will move you out of the space. That is my quote. If you don't move with the technology will move you out of the space. So always keep learning. When things change, you also need to change. Unless change will change you. Okay, this is a simple template for me, who I am, my you need, as I said in your headline, you need to put who you are, then you put your skills, then you put your projects, then they must be in your e-portfolio. For freelancing, you can put your headline, that is landing page, skills, projects, testimonials, downloads, contact. So simply, mine, I'm using images. Who I am, I'm a CNC expert. My technical competence, I'm a mechanical engineer. As you look from the image, this image, yes, I'm a technical mechanical engineer. I do CAD, CAM, CNC since I've done it since 2015. So this one communicates who I am. I don't want to describe many words. This communicates who I am. As simple as that. If you look at technical skills, if I say I do CAD, I have put the V. This is the V engine. I put the V engine, V8 engine. How there are eight throttles. I put the V engine. These are designed in freelance. So if I do CAD, this is what I'm able to do. If I do CAM, I can program. If I do CNC, I can cut. Why things like mold, injection mold, blow molds. If I'm using what you call finite element analysis for doing a simulation on real products, so that you understand how it will react to the environment, I have to put this images. So it communicates my technical skills. If we're looking at softwares, let's say professional softwares, now in CAD and CAM, I have SolidWorks, Inventor. I'm able to do SolidWorks, Inventor, Mastercam, ArtCam, SolidCam. If I can also use in InventorCam, PowerMill, Fusion 360, HSM Works, analysis. I can also use MATLAB, SPSS Studio, Geomagic Studio, and Microsoft Project. This is simply my professional skills. I'm communicating what I'm able to do. If what you have done now, it will increase the response rate. When people see your profile, they see the value in you. They see a good response in you. They see that you suit to the job, and this one will increase the winning rate. Maybe 2%. No, let's say two more than two times, or for more than 4.5 times. And this one can even increase the rating. When people see your profile, they give you a star rating. And even when also they look at the jobs you have completed, more than 10 jobs are actually you get noted and you get given the jobs. That's how you need to tailor make your e-portfolio for the purpose of freelancing. Any question maybe I've not tackled, go to my YouTube channel, comment, or you can send me an email, or you can call me. All my contacts are there. We can learn, we can discuss more. We learn each day so that we also educate others where they are stuck. That's what you call e-portfolio and e-portfolio for freelancing. So in the next episode, we'll see how we can create an e-portfolio for freelancing from scratch using our platform Google site. Thank you for following. I'm Engineer Juma Kim Alfred. You can follow my channel called Dalcreams Technologies. Thank you. Have a good and lovely weekend.